So the couple were going for divorce. And the last stage, I finished teaching. It was a family life conference. And then the lady came and said, if I have listened to you a year ago, I would not be divorcing my husband. But we have gone too far and we can't go back. It just can't work anymore. So I laughed and I said, who told you that? There is no marriage God cannot fix. I said, will you take my counsel? She said, yes. And you will do everything I ask you to do? She said, yes. I said, that's fine. I said, when you get home, go and kneel down. They are Yoruba people. I said, go and kneel down and tell your husband, I just realized I've been a very impossible wife and I've not been fair to you. I wanted to forgive me all the wrongs I have done with a promise that anything you say now, I will obey and follow you. You are the leader of this house. The man laughed. He's a drunkard. He's a crook. He laughed. He says, that what they taught you in that conference you went from? They say, no go walk. He said, forget it. He said, no go walk. And then she saw that the wife was serious about it. So in the morning, he said, are you sure that you are ready to follow me now? This guy who is making mouth is the wife that made her evil. Say, yes, I'm ready to follow you. So, okay, number one, you meet me in the clubhouse tonight. This guy is a terrible unbeliever. He drinks, he humanizes, he does everything. He goes to clubhouse every day. The wife called me and said, how can a whole dickness that I am be found in the clubhouse? I said, you are found there looking for your husband. Your husband is lost. Go there and find him. I said, but they'll be drinking alcohol, womanizing. I said, stay there. Take your own soft drinks and suya and let him take his alcohol and take all the stupid thing he wants to take. I said, by going there, you win the first battle. All those cheap girls will lose their job. A customer is no longer available because the owner of that customer has come. So they will get home and then they will go again the following day. This lady was a bank manager at that time, and this guy is a CEO of a company. It's not a poor guy. So they will go again. And the wife will always keep calling me. He said, I should come again. I said, go. Didn't you enjoy yesterday? At least you brought your wife or husband home. Is that right? He was smelling alcohol. You were smelling Martina. Just smell something and be sure that the life runs. It looks like a joke. Her pastor didn't understand what I was doing. Called her and said, you are a dickness. How dare you go to a clubhouse? You want to embarrass the name of this church. So you call me and say, madam, leave pastor alone. Pastor is the beneficiary at the end of this process. Just follow me. After 1 week, 2 weeks, because now she can't go to church, she can't go for Bible study, she can't go for prayer meeting. The guy just says, follow me. He look at the woman. I said, you have really changed. You followed me without questioning my authority like you used to do for 2 weeks. Okay, today, I will follow you to that your church. So they went to church, and the guest speaker was a former drunkard. And the guy was telling about his terrible life and everything and how Christ saved him. And this man broke down in tears and came to the altar and gave his life to Christ. Today he's a preacher. And then they went back to church under 1 month. All this is 1 month process.